He was so good in that movie, he never did another movie.
Did that movie win anything? Can you click on it? Did it win anything? Because if it didn't, I'm going to blow up a fucking studio. I'm going to blow up one of these fucking jerk-offs. My buddy, I'm laughing because my buddy has a joke that he did in Texas. He did a one-nighter in a club in a part of Texas that was so backwards that the opening act was a magician and they thought he was a devil worshiper. Like they were like, look at him.
Doing magic?
Yeah, he was doing magic. It is one of the funniest bits. And he goes, Joey, it was a night from hell. He goes, they were all like white Christians. And this guy was in there making birds disappear and shit. They thought he was the devil. They were like, get that devil out of the building. They paid him and asked him to fucking leave.
That's beautiful. That's hilarious.
They thought he was the fucking devil. I don't whack off in fucking Vegas.
You don't whack off in Vegas?
Nothing. I even take a shower with underwear on. Those motherfuckers in Vegas will tape you, you know.
Yeah. You think so? Do you
yeah,
think
man. Yeah,
photos?
You have to assume. You can't even think. You have to assume that they're watching.
Photos of Joey Diaz beating off.
No, dog, forget it. I even when I'd snort coke in Vegas, I'd snort that little fucking bungalow bathroom with the lights out. You know what I'm saying? So nobody would fucking see me. Fuck you. And I'd fart in there to double check. Nobody would even pop their head out of the fire compartment. Just those motherfuckers fucking with me, Jack. I heard a story years ago about a girl going to Vegas on her honeymoon. The girl I grew up with went to Vegas on a honeymoon. And 5 years later, she went to the Poconos for her anniversary. And she rented a porno with her husband. It was her fucking on her honeymoon in Vegas. And they sued the casino for $3 or $4 million. This is in the 80s. So if that was going on in the 80s, then I have another friend that I spoke to when we were in Houston, Texas. Before he became a cop, he got busted snorting coke in the back in Vegas. And when he came out, they arrested him. This is fucking 1981 or 2. He's just a sketch guy, bro. These fucking actors, listen, there's some motherfucking actors that could act their fucking ass off. And when they're around you, you know it. Denzel, Marlon Brando, the chick from The Postman Always Rings Twice, that Jessica Lange.
Oh, yeah.
Them bitches were treacherous. These fucking little bitches today couldn't deal with them. These actors today hanging out at the fucking, on Hollywood. You think half of these motherfuckers could run with Marlon Brando when he was slinging dick in his day? Are you fucking kidding me? They went down on pot. What's that movie he did down on the island before he bought the island?
Island of Dr. Moreau.
No, the one before that, with a treasure, when Warner Brothers said, yeah, go down there, have a blast. They went down, he wasn't even directing, he was banging fucking chicks 10 at a time. He had some water boy fucking filming the fucking movie. He had footage of there with boats going by and birds. They're like, Marlon, what the fuck you been doing down here for 8 months? They weren't even going to give him the Godfather because of that. They were like, we don't even want to hear that fucking name. That guy blew 8 months of our life. We went down there, his wildlife, and he's drawing pictures. We're sending checks down here. He bought a fucking island.
Did he really?
You don't know about that?
Well, I know he lived on an island, right?
And then for Superman, they're trying to call him up, come back. He's like, listen, I'll read the script, send me $100,000. You had to pay him to read a script.
Wow.
$20,000 to read it. You want him to show up? That's $100,000 for a meeting. I gotta come off the island, dog.
So $20,000 to read, $100,000 to.
Well, I think they hated him when he died. He had been pissing them off for 30 fucking years, and they couldn't do nothing. He was Marlon. Bro, the guy showed up at the Oscars. Didn't even show up. He sent an Indian to pick up his fucking Oscar. Go online and look at it. No, I lived in that house. I found my mom on the floor in that house. I mean, I grew up in that house. I had
your mom, for people who don't know, your mom died.
Yeah, in that house.
When you were
on
13 on acid.
14, 15 on acid. And it's just so weird how I had great times in that house as a kid. I can't lie. A lot of laughs. People came out, got my dick sucked. I seen my first porno in the attic. I smoked dope. I remember after my mom died, my dad came over to me on the street and he goes, come into the car for a second. He had a box like this. And he lifted the box up. And he goes, look in this box. And there was 3 inches of roaches. Not cockroaches, weed roaches.
Right.
And he looked me straight in the eye and goes, you got to stop this today. This is bad. We would go upstairs. In those days, 5 people.
3 inches of roaches.
Dog, we would go upstairs when we were 13, 5 of us, and we'd buy a half ounce of weed. And that, in those days, weed wasn't that strong. So you bought a half ounce, $25, you rolled 30 joints. That's a good deal. Because you could still sell 25 joints, get your money back and smoke 5. We'd smoke them all. 5 guys, we'd sit there with an 8-pack of Budweiser cans, and we wouldn't go home till every joint in that bag was fucking gone. The only way you go home, if there was 5 of us, and we said, all right, we'd take a joint for the morning. And I wanted to tell you the story just so you didn't know. In 83, you know, I was a fucked up kid, and I was at a bar one night, and this kid came in, and I knew his whole family. I knew his younger brothers. And this kid had gone to the Air Force Academy where you had one. Did you go under the train or something once?
No, I went to the Olympic Training Center.
Springs. And his other brother went to Brown. And we used to go visit his brother. His brother used to be there when Kennedy was on campus. They were in the same fucking thing. So we would go up there and watch Jackie O come through the campus, and people would throw shit at her and call her a Jackie O, you cunt. It was fucking crazy. But just to get back to the story, I wanted to get out of Jersey. You know, I wasn't doing the right thing, you know, and he came to me. He's like, you know, I got a place in Colorado if you want to come. He goes, we'll buy a car and drive out. And I was like, I'll give you the money for the car, but I wanted to rob this dude. Right? I wanted to rob this drug dealer. I used to hide 3 kilos. They used to deliver 3 kilos a month to his building, and he would hide it in his parking garage. So somebody slipped one night at a party and said that his buddy got 3 kilos delivered, and he didn't want to put the coke in his house. So my plan was to rob the kilos. Now, at the time, I used to deal with a loan shark all the time. And he was he wasn't my friend, but I knew him for years. And I was trying to set him up too. I would make him payments every week. So what I was going to do is rob the drug dealers, give him the $5,000 I owed him, wait 10 days, and then hit him for 50, and then take off to Colorado and buy a house or whatever I was going to do, right?
Wait a minute. I got lost.
Oh, dog, I used to be the real deal. I've been trying to tell you this for years.
So you were going to pay him back and then rob him?
I was going to pay him back. I used to borrow from this guy constantly.
Okay.
For years, he owned a bar. He was a mob guy. We used to borrow from him constantly. Like you fucking borrow $500 for $750. So that was 10 weeks to $75 a week. So people would come to me and say, bro, I'm in a bind with George. I'm in a bind. Can you get me money from George? And I would borrow it, and I'd get a point every week. So I was lending out money. So altogether, my bill was $6,000 with him. But it was people that were paying the guy. I'm not ripping nobody off. I'm going to set this guy up because I wanted a new life in Colorado. So we're going to rob this drug deal. I was going to take that money, pay the loan shark off, wait 10 days and go, hey, I got a line on a kilo of coke. I need $50,000. He would probably give me 30, and I was going to move to Colorado and buy property and whatever the fuck I was going to do.
Why didn't you think he was going to go after you?
Because they don't go outside fucking New York City. That's only in the movies, these fucking morons. These guys go to Miami and they're scared. You know what I'm saying? You know the people you grew up with in Boston. Where do they go? They go to fucking, the fucking pigeon place in Boston in the summer, and they're anything out of that area, their comfort zone. They fucking freak, bro. They can't take it. Dog, I was around
I'd like to
a lot
talk
of
to him
fucking
about
freaky chicks in Jersey when I was growing up, but nothing beat that dirty whore I used to date from Michigan, dog. The one that threw me out when I first met you, took my clothes, fucking leather jacket. That's the crazy bitch I was fucking in the ass in Seattle when I felt something hitting my dick. So I looked at her asshole. I stuck like 2 fingers, like something was hitting the top of my unit. I'm like, what the fuck is this sharp thing hitting my dick? So I took my dick out. She's like, and I just put 2 fingers in there. I searched around her asshole. And that's when I found like a fucking little, like you know when you eat a Hershey's bar, like aluminum foil that's out inside the Hershey, like half of it. And I took it out, but it was all wrinkled up. And it was like, this was pointy over here. And I just took it out, looked at it. It was like kind of brownish. I put it on the table, stuffed my dick back in there and finished up.
What?
Yeah, it was the weirdest. And then when I came, I just got up with toilet paper and picked it up. I never said nothing to it because how do you tell somebody they have an aluminum foil in their ass?
How the fuck did
you understand? I can say you have STD or something, but aluminum foil, how'd that get there? I never. Well, why would you ask? You know, it was just a little piece. Maybe she had a piece of chewing gum. She was a crazy fucking stripper chick, dog. She was.
I remember her. Those are coke people. Those coke people are idiots. You know, that's what it is. Coke people are these weird, fucking selfish, indulgent, self-destructive people. They're not fun to hang out with. There's no cool conversation.
I did it for 30 fucking years. And for the first 10, I did it with people because it was fun. You know how it's fun? Oh, my God, let's do it. Oh, that's great. After that, I became this person that was inside. I couldn't be out with people. But I never hung out with those. I didn't like it. I can't listen to people when they're doing coke. I want to kill them. That's why after a while, you can't even take chicks home because all you want them to do is suck your dick. I got to listen to this fucking story again. There's a line. Snort it. Suck them fucking nuts.
Well, whatever.
She's 40. I'm 48. She's 43. Still stripping in Tampa.
Oh, my God.
Still shaking. And she's a millionaire.
And
she just bought her 10th Curbs gym.
Really?
10th. She has a franchise fucking thing up and down Michigan.
And she's still stripping?
Still stripping because she's a filthy fucking whore. She sucks a dick for 100 and she'll fuck you for 200 at the strip club.
Really?
Today. She even told me when she goes, I'm a little sick because I sucked a guy's cock with no condom the other day. I was dying of fucking laughter.
Oh my God.
She calls me every time she sees me on TV or something. Or
so she calls you and she just gives you the full.
Oh, I just laugh my ass off because this is like the craziest thing in my life now. I play with cats. You know what I'm saying? I go, you sound sick. I sucked some guy's dick with no condom. I feel a little scratch in my
Oh
throat.
my God!
She's
his cold shot.
And she
through
goes
his
to the
dick.
she goes to the
throat.
PTA. I mean, she's
in the PTA.
the whole thing.
Oh
Two
my
kids,
God!
takes them to Disneyland. The whole fucking deal.
Oh my God!